Hi, welcome back to another round of weekly readings, Cancer. I had just started your reading when my doorbell rang. It was an Amazon delivery. Oh, I was so excited because I thought it might be a surprise, and it was for my neighbor. So I still suck at editing. When I use YouTube Editor, it takes forever to upload the video once I have performed the edit. So I thought, you know what? Because I just got started, I'm just gonna start all over again. So we'll start from the top on that. Before we get into the reading, there were some things that I mentioned at the beginning of the previous video. The channel reached over 1,000 subscribers last weekend. And so I just wanted to thank you all so much for your support. It's pretty humbling to be able to reach that little milestone. Going from 0 to 1,000 is a really cool feeling, actually. And I hope to grow it even more. So thank you very much. The second order of business was that some comments have been disappearing from the videos. And I don't know if people have purposefully deleted those comments, which is cool. If you don't want to have them up there, no worries. But if you didn't delete those and they've somehow magically disappeared, please know that something's gone amiss. I do respond to each and every comment in some way, shape, or form. And so if I haven't responded to yours or yours has gone missing, there's a glitch somewhere, okay? In any event, let's get back to your reading. Hopefully there's no more surprise visits. Here we go. So I started out with the reading with the Queen of Wands coming out first, and I really talked about how I really felt like this is not sign specific. I mean, it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but in this deck in particular, I find that I like to read off of the energies more than anything to represent people, okay? And I felt like this was your energy. So I described the Queen of Wands as being somebody who enjoys being alone, who's not afraid to be alone sort of thing, does some of their best work in their creativity or creative work when they're alone. This is somebody who is a real joy to be around. When you walk into the room, people just feel better, okay? There's a lightness about you. There's just this jovial energy, really. Just a real pleasantness about you. I talked about how I felt like you're the type of person that can manifest your thoughts, create your reality sort of thing. And I think you get a kick out of this. I think sometimes it surprises you at just how easily things might come when you are manifesting or when you're wanting to create, however that looks for you. I said you could be into the esoteric arts. You could have a cat. You're one of those people that's just like almost feels like a free spirit. Like you're not laid back in the sense that, you're just like, blah, but it's more of this sense of easygoing. It's easygoing energy, okay? You're not afraid to be you. You feel good about yourself. You feel good in your own skin. And I feel like you can be alone and keep yourself entertained forever, really. With the Three of Pentacles showing up next, I had felt that perhaps you were interested in somebody that you work with. There was some sort of flirty connection going on between the two of you. Or possibly that people just really enjoy working with you. You work well in small groups of people. You could be working on a project with a small group of people, and it's something involving creativity and making, like creating something. In any event, it's where you belong sort of thing. And again, I'm just really getting like this easygoing energy about you. Just really down to earth. Really down to earth, but you got a certain pizzazz about you that really draws people in, okay? If this is somebody that you're interested in, I feel like this could be a Virgo energy here, okay? Or someone with earth in their chart, but I am picking up that Virgo energy. So Nine of Pentacles here is a beautiful card. And again, I feel like this represents your energy here. Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's independent. They've built their wealth on their own. They're, again, confident, comfortable in their own skin. They don't need anybody to complete them sort of thing. They come complete, okay? They're not really necessarily looking for love, but if it stumbled across their path, they'd be willing to entertain it for sure, okay? This is somebody who's incredibly intuitive, just a well-rounded individual that, again, has this healing quality about them. You've got a very healing energy. There's something magical about you and mysterious about you, but there's also something incredibly healing about your energy. So when you're around others, people probably really gravitate towards you. And, you may need to go back and recharge your energy. You could be one of those, introverted extroverts, right? So a joy to be around, but really need your downtime too, to kind of recuperate and just get your creative juices flowing, potentially. Like I said, I don't think you like being in big groups, that's for sure. I think smaller is more your speed, for sure. What else here? That's where we left off, okay? I actually got some more hits off of that as I was talking to. The Nine of Wands energy, that's interesting. That just came up in, is that Aries or Leo? It was Aries reading. So if you're involved with an Aries, you might want to check that out. This is very different energy. Very different energy. I don't feel like this is yours. If it was yours, this is when you were younger. This is past energy. We'll see as more cards come out, but this is the energy of somebody who, a little suspicious, and not even suspicious, but just a little guarded. So not entirely, like not the walls up entirely, but I described it in the Aries reading of this energy of almost just like, I'm watching you. Like I've got my eye on you. And I'm savvy, and I'm keen to whatever may be going on that you're not telling me that I can sense, right? Again, it goes to that intuition. What's this Nine of Wands about here? Please clarify this Nine of Wands. Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. With strength on the bottom. There's something about this project that you're working on with other people that's growing. It's like a lot of hard work was put into this, potentially 7 months, 7 years. Is what I'm getting here with this card, and you're watching it grow. So there's something about whatever this started out as growing, and you're starting to kind of reap the rewards of it. It's starting to get bigger. Like it's literally like watching something grow. Could it be a relationship? I'm not entirely sure. I feel like it's more work related or project related. But this is to clarify the Nine of Wands, because I was going to be like, it's almost like you might be ready for love to come in now. Oh. I'm also getting this could be two feminines coming together. These two different energies here. If it is, you two are very similar. You two have very similar energy, but in different ways potentially. Well, that's interesting. But why? Perhaps this is defensiveness in that it's still not clear to me. This Nine of Wands feels so out of place. There's a defensiveness, and it relates to you. Why is there this suspicious defensive nature here? The Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups doesn't explain it to me. It clarifies these two cards above. I'm going to pull from another deck here. I really want to use this one. I think this is one of my favorites for clarifying. I love the Radiant Wise, but this one just feels very simplistic. It keeps it very simple. So if something is complex or confusing there, it's like the energy has been flowing so smoothly today that there's something about something you're dealing with where it's something that's not adding up. What is that all about? What's not adding up? Okay, what's this defensiveness about? What's this on guard about? Please clarify. The Sun and Page of Pentacles. What? Eight of Cups at the bottom. Has some real similarities to the Aries as far as cards go, but let's just see. It almost feels like there's an offer of some sort coming in. There's an offer of some sort coming in. Whether that's related to your business or to matters of the heart. That feels really good. It's almost like this energy of things are going so well for you in your life. Like they're going amazing. But there's a part of you that doesn't trust this. That's suspicious that it could all come crumbling down. Which is so interesting because this Queen of Wands up here doesn't believe that. She's like, I've manifested this. Like, of course. But perhaps it's because, again, you're amazed at how easily it happens. It could be that this is what gets your guard up. There's this part of you deep down where it's like, this is too easy. This is too good to be true. This is too good to be true. Can I actually trust this? And this is something new, like an apology or a new beginning. If this is an apology, this is linked to Aries. So if you've got an Aries in your life that you're dealing with right now, then you may want to watch that video. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know if I talked about Cancer and Aries video there, but in any event, let's keep going. If I sense more connection again, I'll let you know. But yeah, it's so there's a part of you that doesn't trust it. All right. Tell us more. What advice can we offer to Cancer today? What insights might be helpful? I'm inclined to say, given the cards that we have out here already, if this is the case with you, if you're not trusting this, if there's a piece of you that kind of believes it's almost too good to be true, you can set those concerns aside as it stands right now, because there is none of that in these cards here. There's none of that energy. There's nothing to suggest it, okay? So let's ask for, what's the future outcome in this situation for Cancer? I almost said Aries. What's the future outcome for Cancer? What can we tell them? So I try to get these so you guys can see. Oh, goodness gracious. That's a lot of cards. Well, I'm going to take them. You know that? Eight of Pentacles is all about hard work. All right. So you've worked hard for this. You can't get to the Seven of Pentacles without working really hard to see that growth. You just can't. Interesting. 2 of Swords, Judgment, 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords, the Moon, the Devil, and Death and Rebirth. Very similar energies to the Aries reading, folks. I think that might be the last I'm going to say of that. Again, check out the title. Or if you're dealing with an Aries, if you want to cross watch, check out that video for sure. This is confusion. 2 of Swords is all about confusion and not sure which way you want to go. It's the sense that, and again, I explained I think it was Aries. In any event, in one of the other readings, I explained that this is energy where it's not feeling distressed by having all of these options and not sure which road to take. Sorry, I'm just trying to get these cards down so you can see them a bit better. But just like you're taking the time, you just need some time out to think about what you're going to do. But this is almost looking to the past. It's like you have your head turned to the past. So again, if something's happened to you in the past that's made you feel a bit discouraged or something, you need to let that go. Judgment is about letting something go and just trusting, putting your faith into something, okay? 10 of Swords here coming up against the 6 of Swords and the Moon. It's possible that in the past you've had to walk away from someone or something. You've had to surrender and let go. Lots of swords. Swords and Pentacles in this reading. Yeah. So matters of foundation and communication and lots of thoughts, lots of thinking going on here. 6 of Swords, as I described earlier, again, I believe this was Aries, was that it's this energy of moving away from something to go to something better. But it's painful nonetheless. Again, it's something that you know you need to do. This walking away energy, surrender, walking away, making that choice. But it's something that needed to be done. Okay? It's possible that, you know, if this was past energy, this is you feeling like just really emotional. Kind of your emotions were all over the place. Some grief here and some sadness. There's something about the Moon. Just give me a moment here. I want to settle into this. I don't feel this is about secrets. I feel like these are feelings under the surface. Yeah, the Moon is representing feelings under the surface. The Moon and the Devil. The Moon is Pisces energy. Devil is Capricorn. So you or your person could have that in your chart. You know, I love the Devil in this deck, actually. I know it's not always supposed to be the most positive of cards, but the Devil in this reminds me of trust me. Trust me, this energy of trust me, and that, you know, I can take you to good things. I'm going to show you something. You know what, it's almost like this energy of someone saying to another, I'm going to show you the night of your life. It's going to blow your socks off. You're not going to believe this. You've never felt this way before, but I'm going to show you another side to life that no one has ever showed you ever before. And then they're gone. Okay? It's almost like that energy of these feelings that need to be explored, that need to come to the surface. And potentially this person can help you with it. Or has helped you with it. And this has led to the death of the old you and the rebirth of something new. Almost like this energy. You know, I really do feel like this is your past energy here. This 9 of Wands. And I feel like you've come into your own now and potentially into connection with someone else. I just heard this could be about you need to be you. Be you. Perhaps this person here has shown you something that you've never experienced before. Okay, this down here is past energy. This is something that you've gone through in the past. It's about surrendering and moving away from something so that something else could be born into your life, something you've never experienced before. And it feels related to love and sexuality and stuff like that, okay? And where feelings can come to the surface. So it's the possibility that, like I said, I am getting same-sex energy coming up. So it could be that you're with someone in a romantic relationship that's the same sex as you, or just these energies that I described. Your person has this energy, you have this energy, okay? Yeah, that's actually really beautiful. Really beautiful. Because this is life-changing. And it's almost like when this happens, everything clicks into place. Your confidence, your career, again, the feeling of the sun, like too good to be true. It's not. It's real. Like it's very real. I'm just going to ask if there's anything more. I feel like that's it. I feel like this is what you need to hear. This is what you need to know. Okay, let's talk about the future. So what's to come in the near future? If everything continues as it is here, what's to come? The Three of Wands energy here. Okay. What does the future hold for our beautiful Cancers if everything continues on the trajectory that it is now? What are the future potentials? I see. Okay. Future potentials if everything continues on as it is now. This serves as a warning. I just want to see if anything else comes out. Gosh, we're getting similar cards today, and I shuffled these really good. This is either Leo or Aries. These cards came out too. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings again. This serves as a warning to me. If you persist in this energy here, if you choose to stay in this energy here of looking for something that's not there, like Nine of Swords really represents mental confusion, anxiety, angst that we create in our minds. Okay, it isn't actually real. We create it in our minds. It's almost like it reminds me of a trauma response. It's almost like, you know, especially if we've been traumatized as children, your knee-jerk reaction in any situation is to think the worst. Okay, and if you choose to do that, it's going to hold you back. If you're constantly looking for something else out there, and if you're not settling into the energy that is real, the sun energy here, you're just going to end up torturing yourself, is what this is saying. This constantly second guessing or looking for something more, it is going to lead to mental distress, emotional distress, okay? With the Justice card here, Justice represents balance between the two parts of yourself. It's calling for balance in your life and two parts of yourself. And it's possible you might need to do some reading up. So if you do find yourself stuck in this energy where you're always looking for something more, or you're second guessing really good things coming into your life and it ends up creating chaos for you, then you really need to look into the potential of balancing or healing something. And perhaps this person can help you with it. It could come in the form of counseling. It could come in the form of self-help. So doing some reading and getting some insight into this. But you'd be well served to consider that and to explore that for sure. Or else you're just going to keep blocking what you can manifest. Like, there's two parts of yourself. It's like this part of you that's an incredibly powerful manifester, and you're just like, amazing, like this feels so good. But this part of yourself that's been traumatized somewhere in the past, right? It's like you've done the first step of moving away from old patterns or another person, but it's like you need to work on this further because it will hold you back. Let's just see, what advice do we have for the Moonology card? Final advice for Cancer, please. Final advice for Cancer, please. Whoa. Conclusions are within reach. Communication is key. A new romantic cycle begins and a personal issue reaches resolution. Yes, it's time to take action, okay? Interesting, it talks about Aries here. So it's like, if you pursue this, if you work on this aspect, this shadow aspect that I was telling you about here, you know, you could break those patterns and live fully like this instead of like this, okay? New romantic cycle begins. So just confirming what I talked about in the romantic arena, that whoever is in your life, this person is good for you. This person is your person, and it's not too good to be true. I keep hearing that, okay? Communication is key, though. Keep the lines of communication open with this person. Don't clam up, okay? When this person comes to you and offers you something that you've never experienced before, gosh, guys, sorry, I can't get these with my nails. Don't clam up. Communication is key, okay? Don't let those feelings hide underneath the surface, or you're gonna sabotage it. You don't want to sabotage this, okay? And conclusions are within reach. Yeah, this for me goes with personal issues reach a resolution. You can do this. You can absolutely do this, Cancer. It'll be well worth your while. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you all the best moving forward. And, you know, please do take good care of yourselves. And if you need professional help, don't hesitate to reach out. This is a journey, and one I think that's going to be difficult for you. These are not easy things to clear, but it will be well worth the investment, because this is you. This is your life. This is who you are. You're not this person. This is your trauma speaking. This is you. Okay? This is your true essence. This is who you are supposed to be. This is who you are. This is who you're meant to be. This person is a traumatized person. Okay? Okay, Cancer, take good care. Talk to you soon.